Lisa is awake. Hindi siya dapat gising ngayon, but she's scrolling through her boyfriend's Instagram for the 5th time tonight kasi may nag-comment ulit. That girl. Heart emoji. Twice. Just a friend daw. Lisa's heart is racing. Kamay niya nanginginig. She knows this feeling too well. Selos. Did you know na 8 out of 10 Filipino relationships end dahil sa jealousy? But here's the thing. It's not really about love. It's about something way darker. Something psychological, something na kontrolado ng iyong brain chemistry. The psychology behind this, let me break it down for you. Starting now. 3 years silang together. Perfect couple daw sabing lahat. Until one day, nag-comment yung ex ni Diane. Simple lang, nice pic, Mark saw it. 10 p.m. yun. By 10:05, nag-away na sila. By 11 p.m., sinisigaw na ni Mark lahat ng passwords ni Diane. By midnight, umiiyak na si Dane sa bathroom, wondering bakit ganun. Familiar ba? Here's what most people don't understand. Jealousy is not just an emotion. It's a full-blown neurological response. Nung nakita ni Mark yung comment, his amygdala fired up. Yan yung part ng brain mo na nag-trigger ng fear response. Within milliseconds, his cortisol level spiked. Yan yung stress hormone. His prefrontal cortex, yung logical thinking, part ng brain niya, literally shut down. In that moment, Mark wasn't thinking, he was surviving. His brain told him, danger, threat, protect. Pero threat from what? Here's where it gets wild. In the Philippines, we grew up watching drama shows, diba? Kabit stories, betrayal, pangaliwa. Our culture literally trained our brains na pag may ibang tao, automatic threat yan. We call it being malambing or caring. But psychologically, it's hypervigilance. It's your brain on high alert 24/7, scanning for any sign of betrayal. Tapos alam mo yung mas nakakatakot. The more you check their phone, the more you stalk their socials, the more your brain gets addicted to that behavior. Because every time you find nothing, your brain releases a small hit of dopamine. Relief, reward. Pero every time you find something suspicious, even if walang anything talaga, your brain releases adrenaline, panic, excitement. It's like gambling. You keep checking. Kasi baka this time, may makita ka, and your brain, obsessed na. That's intermittent reinforcement. Same psychological principle na ginagamit ng casinos. You're not controlling your jealousy. Your jealousy is controlling you. Most Filipinos won't admit this, pero our jealousy started way before our relationships. It started sa bahay natin. Remember when you were a kid, your parents would compare you sa ibang bata? Tingnan mo yung anak ni tita, honor student. Ikaw, si kuya mo ang galing mag-basketball. Bakit ikaw hindi? Every time na nangyari yan, your brain recorded something. I'm not enough. I need to compete. If someone else is better, I lose. That belief, yung unconscious programming na yan, carries over sa relationships mo. Kaya pag may nag-like sa photo ng partner mo, it's not just about that like, it triggers that childhood wound. Am I not enough? Is she prettier than me? Is he funnier than me? Your adult jealousy is just your inner child screaming, don't replace me. And here's the messed up part. In Filipino culture, we romanticize jealousy. Pag hindi ka selosa, hindi mo mahal. Kung hindi ka mag-check ng phone, paano mo malalaman kung loyal siya? We literally celebrate toxic behavior. We made red flags look like green flags. Tapos ngayon, we wonder bakit toxic ang relationships natin. Let me give you the science. Healthy love activates the ventral tegmental area ng brain mo. That's the reward and motivation center. But extreme jealousy, it activates the same areas na activates addiction, obsession, and rage. You're not in love. You're in withdrawal. You're addicted to the anxiety, the checking, the drama. Kasi at least pag may drama, you feel something. Pag walang drama, boring. And your brain hates boring. So subconsciously, you create problems. You pick fights, you imagine scenarios, you test your partner, not because you want to, but because your brain is chasing that dopamine hit. Selos is literally hijacking your neurology. She's 28, been with her boyfriend for 4 years, every night, same routine. She checks his messenger, his Instagram DMs, his Facebook, his WhatsApp. One time, nakita niya na nag-chat yung female coworker niya, work-related, purely professional. But Angela's brain didn't see it that way. She spent 3 hours that night analyzing every word, every emoji, every timestamp. Bakit naghaha react siya? Bakit may smiley face? Bakit 11 p.m. pa nag-reply? By 2 a.m., she confronted her boyfriend. He explained, logically, calmly. But did Angela believe him? No. Kasi Selos doesn't operate on logic, it operates on fear. And here's what's tragic. Angela's boyfriend never cheated, never had any intention to cheat. But Angela's constant accusations, her non-stop checking, her paranoia, it destroyed the trust. Eventually he got tired, he left. And you know what Angela said? See? Alam ko naman na may ibang babae. But there wasn't. She created the very thing she was afraid of. Psychologists call this a self-fulfilling prophecy. Your jealousy pushes people away. Then you use their distance as proof that you were right to be jealous. It's a vicious cycle, and it starts in your brain's fear center, the amygdala. When you're jealous, your amygdala is overactive. It sees threats everywhere. That girl who said hi? Threat. That coworker who texted? Threat. That random like on a post from 3 years ago? Threat. Your brain is stuck in survival mode. And survival mode doesn't care about your relationship. It only cares about eliminating the threat. So you attack, you accuse, you control, not because you're a bad person, but because your brain thinks it's protecting you. Here's the real kicker though. Jealousy isn't even about the other person. It's about you. It's about your fear na hindi ka enough. Your fear na iwan ka. Your fear na mas mahal niya yung iba. Those fears, they existed where your partner came along. Yung partner mo is just the mirror. Pinapakita lang niya yung insecurities mo na nandun na before pa. And until you heal those wounds, every relationship mo, same pattern. Different person, same jealousy, same ending. First, you need to understand something. Jealousy is not your enemy, it's a messenger. It's telling you there's something inside me that needs healing. Most people try to control the jealousy by controlling their partner. Check the phone, demand passwords, stalk their socials. But that's like putting a band-aid on a bullet wound. You're treating the symptom, not the cause. The real work, it starts with you. Step 1, identify your trigger. When do you feel most jealous? What specific situations? Is it when they talk to someone attractive? Is it when they don't reply a god? Is it when they mention an ex? Write it down. Be specific. Step 2, trace it back. Ask yourself, when was the first time I felt this way? Chances are, it wasn't in this relationship. It was childhood. It was a past relationship. It was a wound na hindi pa nag-heal. Maybe your parents' marriage was rocky. Maybe your first love cheated. Maybe you grew up feeling like you always had to compete for attention. That's the root. Step 3, separate past from present. Your current partner is not your ex. They're not your parents. They're not the people who hurt you before. Every time you feel jealous, pause. Ask yourself, is this about them or is this about my past? Most of the time, it's your past. Step 4, communicate without accusing. Instead of saying, why did you like her photo? Try saying, when I saw that, I felt insecure. Can we talk about it? See the difference? One is attacking, the other is sharing. One creates defense, the other creates connection. Step 5, build your self-worth. This is the most important one. Jealousy thrives when you don't feel good about yourself. When you know your worth, you don't panic when someone else enters the picture. Because you know, I'm enough. If they leave, that's their loss. That's not arrogance, that's confidence. And confidence doesn't come from controlling your partner. It comes from knowing yourself. Work on your passions, your goals, your identity outside the relationship. Kasi pag your whole world is your partner, any threat to them feels like a threat to your existence. But pag you have your own life, your own purpose, jealousy loses its power. Jealousy is not love, it's fear wearing love's mask. Real love trusts. Real love feels secure. Real love doesn't need to control. If your relationship is built on checking phones and demanding passwords, it's not built on love. It's built on fear. And fear will never create a healthy relationship. So ask yourself tonight, am I loving my partner or am I trying to control them? Am I building trust or am I destroying it? The psychology behind jealousy is clear. Now the question is, what will you do about it? And drop a comment. Tell me, have you struggled with jealousy? What's your story? We're building a judgment-free community here. Your story might help someone else heal. Subscribe to Think Bright PH for more real psychology, real talk, walang filter. Next week, we're tackling another explosive topic. Why do Filipino parents guilt-trip their children? The psychology of utang na loob. You won't want to miss that. Hanggang sa muli, Think Bright PH, you are not alone.